Okay, is it weird that Wimby didn't talk? I don't know. Maybe it's not. All right. All right, let's go to this. They need to speak for themselves. They need to answer for their sins. We'll start with Harrison Barnes, and we'll just do another segment on Mitch Johnson because Harrison Barnes deserves his own segment. He was great tonight, and he's always so optimistic. Hopefully, he'll convince you guys not to jump off the ledge. Wait, I don't want it to speak. Actually, I don't want it to be. There we go. That's a question. Can you guys hear that? You can't hear that, can you? Here you go. Now you should hear it. Sorry about that. If it plays,
Yeah, I think it's for us. I think just our late game execution is a area of improvement for us. We put ourselves in position, battled for 44, 46 minutes to give ourselves a chance to win, and then just finishing out games, something that we can.
funny how Harrison Barnes is the only one talking. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's a little strange that we didn't see Wimby. And it should have been posted by now. That's why I waited so long on this live stream. But
Can get better at.
he did have a phenomenal game today.
It's still that thing for a young team learning to win these on the road. It seems like they made a leap at home in some of these games, but the road is a different beast down the stretch, I think.
Absolutely, and I think some of the little things that we talk about, whether it's turnovers, whether it's offensive rebounds, um, whether it's just getting to our spots quickly and giving ourselves time and a possession to kind of just let things play out. I think those are just the little things that we can just key in on.
Basically, just letting the game come to you offensively. At least that's what I heard.
When you look at the final possession, do you just give Minnesota credit for snuffing out what you guys were trying to do?
Yeah, I mean, anyone, regardless of the game, you can always dissect the last play, but it's all the other plays that lead up to it.
It's all the other plays that lead up to it. That's why I wasn't, because as soon as I got on this live stream, everybody was super upset about the last play, which I understand. It was very ugly. But it was a lot of questionable mistakes up to that last play. In particular, Wimby taking 4 threes within 4 minutes of the last 4 minutes. Pretty sure it was the last 4 minutes. Make sure, hold on. So you guys don't think I'm just talking. It was so many, and it was uncalled for. This is a very close game. Let's get a nice quality shot, you know? Let's see. All right. All right, that was a missed 2-point shot with 5 minutes. All right, so we're under 4 minutes. We got a Wimby 3 minutes to 57 on the clock. We're tied. They go up by 2. And then we get a missed 3-point shot from Wimby again. And then we have a made pull-up jump shot from Wimby. Very clutch, very clutch. And then after that, with a minute and 29, we have a 24-foot 3-point shot missed, and we're down by 3. That's just, to me, that's just panic mode. Just get a quality shot. There's enough time on the clock. And then with 59 seconds on the clock, we get another Wimby 28-foot 3-point jumper. And then he made a dunk, and he made 1 of 2 free throws, and then it was kind of a wrap, right? Still could have won, but that's to me the last 4 minutes was very questionable. It's a close game. You don't need a 3 right now. We're not exchanging threes back and forth, you know? It's not like we were just exchange like back to back to back. It's not like we were super hot from 3. No point in doing that.
That really they really mattered, right? I mean, our second quarter could have been better. Our third quarter, even parts in the fourth, those lapses, that put us in that last possession. We can always look at it and say, oh, could we have screened here? Could we have done this? Could we have done that? But that's not where the game was won or lost.
Was an issue for both teams with the late start? Was that kind of weird? When did you find out?
No, the late start, that is no excuse. You had more time to warm up.
You got an extra hour
during my pregame meal, that's when we got the text. It was like, hey, they're going to be changing the flow route. Obviously, during shoot around, I don't know if it was a sticker or whatever was going on with the paint was just coming off. So, first time seeing that in the league, but obviously they got it changed and there's no issue.
It didn't affect any preparations or any rhythm or anything like that?
No. I mean, at the end of the day, obviously you give them credit. Obviously they played a great game, but we had every chance to win this game. We had some good moments, and like I said, some moments that we can improve on.
Okay, guys, real talk. I know this is going to sound really reactionary, okay? Okay, all right. When people say, hey, Clan, do you think that this player could be a really good coach, or do you think this player could be a really good coach, or da, da, da. And usually I'm just like, I'm not the biggest believer in really great players becoming really great coaches. It's happened, but usually it's kind of role players, I think, that end up being pretty good coaches. Harrison Barnes, from his voice alone, bro, I think he will make a really good coach. Listen to that. No panic whatsoever. Cool as a cucumber. Why do we say that? Are cucumbers even cool? How do we say that?
Preparations or any rhythm or anything like that?
No. I mean, at the end of the day, obviously you give them credit. Obviously they played a great game, but we had every chance to win this game. We had some good moments, and like I said, some moments that we can improve on.
He's great. I love him. All right. Well, some wise words from our uncle, as the kids would say. It's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right. Everyone's okay. Seems like everyone in the chat has calmed down, or maybe some of the people that were really upset have left. But yeah, it's all right. Look, it was a really good game. Really tough team, defensively, that is. We struggled with them last game. I think we did a better job this one. Second quarter in particular, you got to be good all 4 quarters. You can't just let them take control like that. It took a stellar third quarter performance for us to be back in that game. And at the end of the day, at the end of the day, the Spurs haven't really shown that they can just kill these, really close games. They're going to struggle sometimes, and it was one of those situations. But I do judge a little bit, or I critique that a little bit. The threes at the end, it, it wasn't necessary. I thought the timing was off on that. You don't have to do that, right? I mean, sure, if he hit 4 for 4 of those, then we're happy that we won the game. But I don't know. I can deal with plenty of threes from Wemby right now. I understand that he doesn't necessarily have like the strength yet. He hasn't had a legitimate offseason to really develop that aspect of his game, right? Getting into the paint and getting exactly what he wants. And threes are just what he can settle for, right? No one can block it, but you can do better than that. Let's find a quality shot. He's passed the ball around a little bit, try to get a good shot in those situations. Clay Castle in the game wouldn't have gotten away from us in the first place, to be honest. I agree that I want Castle to play more, but in the course of 8 minutes, he had 4 turnovers. So it's one of those things that I just can't be angry with Mitch Johnson about it. That's a lot of turnovers in a short period of time, man. That's a lot of turnovers in a short period of time. But I am a believer in Castle, and I think as the game went on, he would have adjusted and been fine. But his minutes are all out of whack right now. So, all right, let's end this segment.